Hey everybody, welcome back. I got a quick question for everybody to get your mind going this morning. Are you a member of a club or organization and you have to perform a certain way or say certain things in order to fit in? Just think about it. I'm not trying to be very specific here, but like in the Army, we have certain things we have to do to be in the Army, certain things we have to wear and whatnot. Well, is that the way it's supposed to be for the body of Christ? Let me give you a little context to this story. When the early church was being formed, a lot of the Jewish Christians, that's those who were followers of the Hebrew faith prior to Christ, were influencing the Gentiles, and those would be those that were not of a Hebrew descent, just like you and me, unless you're from ancient Israel, of course. And they were trying to, the Hebrews, the Jews, were trying to force the new Christians, Gentile Christians, into following the Jewish customs and traditions, to be super Christians, if you will. So this is what Paul says to in Galatians chapter 2, verse 16. Do not let anyone judge you by what you eat or drink, or with regard to a religious festival, a new moon, or Sabbath day. And I think that's an important part of our spirituality, is don't let anybody in this world look at you as an inferior Christian for not following certain social orders or following certain traditions that they normally would follow. And Christians that have been in the church for a while, don't pressure people into being like you. If you grew up in the 70s and that meant women wore dresses to their ankles and men wore suit and ties, somebody comes in and they're not doing that, let them in. Tattoos are a big social culture. Single parents, mixed families, biracial families. These are new cultures that are developing in our midst, and don't find yourself pressuring people in the church or allow yourself to be pressured either by the old traditions. And the other thing I wanted to throw out there was, do you think that the body of Christ is ran like a business? Is it nothing more than you have the CEO and he delegates orders and everyone's trying to make money or looking for a goal, to better themselves. The body of Christ is unique. It follows Jesus as its head. And it's built out of love, not out of love for money. Love for the neighbor, love for the Lord, love for each other. So I would not allow your relationships with others or the church turn into a business relationship. It would rather be a relationship built around the structure of Christ. And he was nothing about business if you read about him. He was all about love, acceptance, forgiveness. So I challenge you today. Be open to new things in your environment, to new people. Be open to accepting people that aren't like you. And if you are that person that's a little different and odd, hey, that's me, don't allow anybody to judge you for that. Don't let them persuade you. Have an identity of your own, one built around Christ first. Be Christ-centric in everything that you do. In other words, let the Lord dictate to you what it means to be a social Christian. Not traditions, not necessarily traditions, I should say, but built around grace, love, hope, and those virtues. Okay, well, I hope you all have a great day today and a great week to come. And as we move into the holidays, I bless you and I pray that the Lord be with you today.